The Constitutional Convention convened on May 25, 1787, and the New Jersey Plan played an integral role in the framework of the Constitution as a whole. The convention eventually came to a close on September 17, 1787, when the document was signed. The plan was created soon after the Virginia Plan and was basically an opposing version of the Virginia Plan. The New Jersey Plan tried to give small populated states power in Congress equal to what the larger ones were offered, so obviously it was favored by the smaller states, such as New Jersey. This was because most of the smaller populated states would make it a common dispute and make it clear that they were very unhappy about the problem. So when the Constitutional Convention came around, James Madison and Alexander Hamilton had different intentions than to just revise the Articles of Confederation, like what the convention was supposed to be based on. They wanted to completely restart and create a new government, rather than just revising the already existing one. Also, they kept in mind other current issues that would be addressed in the New Jersey Plan. Some of these aspects are to divide executive power between the three branches, or only have one single president as ruler. How should this president be elected? How long should this president's term be? Could this president stand for re-election? Should they abolish slave trade? And countless other real harsh affairs that were occurring at the time. People also thought that the New Jersey Plan was closer in spirit to the Articles of Confederation than the Virginia Plan. At the end, the New Jersey Plan was proposed a one-house government, one vote per state, no matter the size of the population. They can now set taxes and regulate trade, and Congress would elect more than one weak executive. However, after all these efforts, both the Virginia and the New Jersey Plan were shot down, causing the Connecticut Compromise to begin. The Connecticut Compromise was a mixture of the Virginia and New Jersey Plan. William Paterson from New Jersey changed the aspects of the Virginia Plan that the people were not pleased about and came up with the new plan, the New Jersey Plan. Quoted by William Paterson, "All acts of the United States in Congress made in pursuance of the powers hereby and by the Articles of Confederation vested in them, and all the treaties made and ratified under the authority of the United States shall be the supreme law of the respective states, and the judiciary of several states shall be bound thereby in their decisions, anything in the respective laws of the individual states, to the contrary notwithstanding." James Madison, a delegate from Virginia and one of the main owners of the Virginia Plan, opposed strongly against the New Jersey Plan. Stated by James Madison, the Senate would probably be more experienced and wiser in order to advise the younger, more inexperienced House of Representatives. Luther Martin, a Maryland delegate and author of the plan, spoke for over 3 hours against the Virginia Plan during the debate portion of the Constitutional Convention. Spoken by Luther Martin, "By the power to lay and collect imposts, Congress may impose duties on any or every article of commemorance imported into these states to what the amount they please. The power to lay excesses, a power very odious in its nature, since it authorizes officers to examine in your private concerns, the Congress may impose duties on every article of use or consumption. On the food we eat, on the liquors we drink, on the clothes that we wear, the glass which enlightens our houses, or on the hearths necessary for our warmth and comfort. Power to lay and collect taxes. They may proceed to direct taxation on every individual, either by captivation tax on their heads or assessment on their property. By this part of the section, therefore, the government has a power to tax to what amount they choose, thus to soothe the people at every vein as long as they have a drop of blood left." The impact of the New Jersey Plan was an extremely strong one because without it, the Connecticut Compromise would have never occurred. The Connecticut Compromise is so imperative because the aspects rooted from the Virginia and New Jersey Plan were strategically placed into the Connecticut Compromise because the people thought they were sensible factors, and these factors are still currently in today's government. It's still talked about today because it's a mainstay in American history, creating a government that was both equally fair for all states and provided checks and balances, which ensures that no one can dictate over the lands. Two quotes that prove my point are, "The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states respectively, or to the people." This was written about the Constitution, and it was proposed on 9/25/1789. My second quote about the Constitution is, "Each state shall appoint in such a manner as the legislature thereof may direct a number of electors, equal to the whole number of senators and representatives to which the state may be entitled to the Congress. But no senator or representative or person holding an office of trust or profit under the United States shall be appointed an elector.